How's it going, mates? And welcome back to Geometry Dash. So today we're gonna set our first steps into the Doom Gauntlet by doing the first 3 levels. And we're gonna save the last 2 for Monday, because the last 2 are pretty tough to beat. Because I remember that, well, I did do each of these 5, but then separately, not in the Gauntlet itself, but today is a different day, so of course I might be a little bit rusty on certain levels, but we'll just have to find out about that. We're gonna start with Extinction by Heian. I did practice it just before I was gonna start this recording, and honestly I do feel a little rusty on it, but that doesn't mean anything. It's the experience that counts. And with the experience, I have to do it. Okay, careful. The first hurdles on this level are the gnarliest ones. But still, I do like a certain challenge. Okay, I'm just hitting my head in that narrow wave route. Oh gosh. But you know what I mean, right? You've seen the first bits of the level, and of course you can see there is some tightness involved in these parts. Oh, great. Instead of just turning into the ground, I'm just gonna keep flying towards my death by hitting those spikes. Alright, awesome. No, that's too hard. Really need to focus on this. Oh, I met my doom again. No surprise, I'm in the Doom Gauntlet. That is way too early. That was so foolish. I thought, like, let's just go right at it, and then I would just fly straight into that gravity portal. But no, I'm just screwing up. A little moment. I need to turn off the dryer. Alright, final phase, let's go. And that's it. That's the first one. Once you're getting through the gnarly bits, then you actually start to cruise home. What is pretty much odd, but still, it's just how the level is just developed, and it is a very solid level to encounter. You know, of course, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Why wouldn't I? All right then. So that's the first one beaten of the Doom Gauntlet. I do like the memories of beating these levels again, actually, by starting with Extinction, which was a great experience for me to go through. But then it was just the only one that I've beaten from the Doom Gauntlet. And I just left the other 4 behind. But you know, the memories are still there, and it's such a great level. It has such a solid dark environment, and it really suits the Doom team quite well. Alright then, so that's the first hurdle down. Let's move on to the second one, which is Buried Angel by Felix Ram. For some coffee, and I'm gonna start practicing this. But this one, it shouldn't be very hard though. Alright, first practice. Alright, time to start this. But it's quite an odd level actually. Just like how I remembered this, it was quite the odd one, but still, it's a very fun one as well. But it has some parts that require some attention. Because at some parts you don't have to do anything, and at certain parts you really have to be active. So at this part, for example, alright, don't do anything there. Oh, great. I'm starting to blabber, and then I'm just gonna crash into spikes. What? What an expected result. Alright. Round 2. Let's go. Ah, great! Ah, right on the points. I came further through the tombs, and I am just gonna hit a few points with the mini waves. Hey, ready? Stupid ship. I mean, like, the mini ships, always on slow pace. You have to mash it so many times. Because if you aren't doing that, it's just more like you're... It's more like you're pretty much a drunk pilot. I should shut up because I am just being a drunk pilot at the moment. And I'm taking my lines wrong. Alright, the final part. There we go. So it's a level that you can beat quickly. That's one thing that's for sure. Also with certain parts with the wave where you don't have to do anything. You also have a part with the UFO where you don't have to do anything. So it's a level that gives you sometimes a little bit of a break and is just being very chill to you. I do like that, actually. So Buried Angel by Felix Ram. It's a very good level. I like just going into the tombs of that Buried Angel, and it all looks so... Yeah, it does look spooky, but that's just all what the Doom Gauntlet is all about. It has to look spooky. And it has a team with depth as well, but really, it's just such a great level. It's well designed. I like the structure of it. It certainly is a great level from start to finish. Buried Angel by Felix Ram. And now we're gonna move on to the third hurdle, and that is Shrill Hallway. I thought it was Bone Throstle, but no, it's Shrill Hallway, and that's also pretty much a fun level. By Nico999. But still, it's also a pretty tricky level, but I did do this a little while ago. I don't know how many... I don't know how long it was ago. Ah. Well, I'm still rusty, that's one thing that's for sure. Okay, just get some practice in then. Alright, the final one of the day is Shrill Hallway. And I did take quite some time practicing this, because we're also gonna go for the 3 coins on this one. It is a tough one, that's one thing that's for sure. Certain lines aren't very nice to manage, but still, we're gonna go for it. And especially with the coins. Coin 1 can be quite a pest, because there you have some gnarly lines. Yeah, here you have it actually, because you have to go in between these bones and then get the coin. But also hitting the orb is also a little bit tough, One wrong move and you have to start over again. Oh, great. And now I'm starting over again thanks to the wave. The wave from Dave. And that's what I mean, actually. Once you're just going a little bit too late towards that orb, or just have a terrible angle at it, it's just basically a crash as a result. And it's quite a frustrating coin actually to get. That's my honest opinion. Certain people just think otherwise about it. But it takes some patience. And getting your lines correct. Ah, crap! Should have done 2 at that blue gravity portal with the mini. But I am just gonna be stubborn and I think like, I can manage it with 1. Yeah, sure. You can manage it with 1 into your grave. What an idiot you are, Toby. Oh, really should do better at that. Alright, here we go. Okay, keep your focus there. Certain parts you need to hold, and certain parts you can stay loose. Oh, coin 2 is so chill. Alright, now focus. Otherwise you won't beat it. Let's go. There we go. That's the right focus. Let's go. Haha. Shrill hallway always also beaten. For a second time now. For me then. But it's such a great level. It really is a great level. Also with a Doom Cube throwing bones at you, and then the favor is ours then. That we can throw the bones back towards it. I mean, like, it's so epic at that cost. And it also has an epic rating. But really, it's such a great level. I like it. Shrill hallway. Great design. It has a solid Doom team as well. And also a solid Death team. I really like it a lot. And the gameplay of it. It's kind of tricky also at that first coin. It was pretty tricky to get my lines correct. But once you know what to do at that point, once you know the pattern, you actually start to side read the point, and you also start to estimate your timing at the orb, and also just getting your correct line of how you can get the coin and how you can get through it and get through the whole ship section as well. It was kind of tricky at first. But eventually I pulled through and I'm very glad about that. Alright then, so that's gonna mark the end of it. So yeah, I know what the next one is gonna be. Let's see, that's gonna be No Wise by Darwin. And it's still on a hard demon. I did think otherwise about it when I beat it for the first time. I think it's pretty much in between of the hard demon and the medium demon. And the final one. Yeah, the final one was also by Abstract Dark. I don't know what that one was called again, but we'll see that in the next episode that I will release Monday. But that one also gave me a feeling of an in-between kind of rating between a medium demon and a hard demon. But both are very fun, and we will finish them in the next episode. For now, we're gonna leave it here. So I'm gonna thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now, mates.